Hello, I'm Ben Ballack and I have a small YouTube channel where I make films about design, usability and workflow, and ZSA very kindly invited me to make a few films about their new Moonlander keyboard. So in this video we're going to unbox the Moonlander keyboard and take a look at everything that's included and quickly set it up and plug it in. So it's actually a bit of a surprise when the courier hands this to you because the box is so small, but of course the keyboard is in two halves and that's how it's packaged in the box. So if we get everything out, we can see we've got the two halves of the keyboard with the wings wrist supports already attached. We've got the USB-C cable and we've got the TRRS cable which connects the two halves together. There's also the hex key, which is what you use to adjust the tenting, and that's covered in another video. And then there's the keycap and switch puller. So one side is for removing the keycaps and the other side is for removing the switches out of the board because they're hot swappable. And you also get 3 spare keycaps, which are the F and J keys without the home bumps. So if you use a different layout and you don't want the home bumps moving off somewhere else, you could switch to those, or if you just don't like the home bumps. And there's 1 spare blank key if you wanted to switch that with one of the ones on the board. So this cable that connects the two halves is called a TRRS cable, which stands for tip ring sleeve, and it's a standard non-proprietary cable. You can use your own version of this if you wanted to use a custom cable or a longer one. That's no problem at all. So when you first set eyes on this, the shape of it is really striking. It looks like nothing else you've ever seen on your desk. And I sent a picture of it to a friend of mine. He described it as looking very cyberpunk, and I think he's right there. It is a really unique, striking shape. So we've got a really solid construction here. It's all plastic. So we can see the wrist support folds out from underneath the keyboard, and instead of a padded wrist support, it's actually made of a hard, sort of slightly textured plastic, which makes it much more durable and easier to clean. So the cable inside the box is a USB-C to USB-C cable, but also included is the USB-A adapter. So if you've got an older style computer without USB-C, you can just use the adapter and get it going, so that's great. And then of course this carrying case you can use either just to package everything up and fold it in half, or you can keep it flat and put it in a bigger bag if you wanted to carry it like that. So if we plug it into a computer, we can see the little LED status indicators sort of sweep across both halves of the keyboard to let us know the connection is all working. And of course the backlighting for the keys themselves turns on in the default color scheme. So the backlight color schemes are all fully customizable once you jump into the Oryx software and start customizing your own layout. So ZSA very kindly let me keep this keyboard in exchange for making these films, so I will be doing a full review of it as well as looking at other features on it.